I've just come here to share my life's bitter experiences which had happened in the past. How I have overcome it and just converted those failures into the achievements in my life. I was born like you all, very normal child. Then my mother used to say that I started walking when I was 9 months. But when I was 14 months old, I was affected by the severe poliomitics. And it paralyzed me down to neck. Only my neck was functioning till I was 5 years. I was not able to speak properly. I was not able to look properly. Entire body was paralyzed and I was totally bedridden. My mother used to take me, carrying me on her shoulder to all the way to the one hospital at Bangalore for getting me the electric shock treatment for long 2 years. Later on, my upper part of my body became all right. And of course, below the waist, it was severely affected by the polio. I couldn't regain my strength. I was admitted in one of the rehabilitation center and hospital at Chennai. And I spent 15 long years in the hospital, undergoing almost 32 surgeries. Apparently, my education was going on. I did my 10th and came out with the distinction. I wanted to become a doctor because it was not a passion to become a doctor. Maybe I wanted to punish all the doctors who have operated me. Because it was so painful, each and every surgery was painful, So each and every time when I used to go to the operation theater, I used to curse the doctor. One day I will become doctor and I see that one of your organ is cut. So in that burning zeal, I came to Bangalore for good. I belong to Bangalore. Originally I belonged to Mangalore, settled at Bangalore. We are not sound. And when I came back to Bangalore to join one of the colleges here, I was just 16 years old. Out of 6,000 students, I was lonely like this. Then I was walking with the help of crutch and calipers, slowly I was walking. All my classes were held in the 3rd floor of the colleges. By the time I hold my book, by the time I hold my crutches and climb all the 3 stairs, my classes would have been over. Came back to Bangalore for good with lots of ambitions and dreams. I wanted to become a doctor or blah, blah, whatever it may be. But when the circumstances made me handicapped, so I couldn't resist more at all. Because from the beginning I have the fighting nature and the burning zeal like. And those 15 years where I lived, where I spent my childhood, I was brought up with almost 150 children who are similarly like me or worse in the cases than me or better than cases than me. But I never knew that one more world is outside, which is able-bodied. So when I came back to the college, and everybody started looking at me in a sympathetic way, including the students, including my classmates and all. And so many classmates used to say that, why do you come all the way from your home and all? This college is not for you guys and all. The very 3rd day I came to my papa and told my papa, cried and told my papa, Papa, I don't want to study, I don't want to continue my college education because everybody is looking like me, an alien. And I want to have a lot of ambitions to be fulfilled in my life, but this bloody circumstances is not giving me the way. But my papa is not educated. He told me only one word. Look, child, this is your world. You belong to this world. And first of all, you accept what you are. Of course, you are a disabled person. First of all, you accept it. You are a disabled person. And change your mind how best you can convert your disability into the ability. Your principal may not be knowing that you are studying in a college. Out of 6,000 students, you won't be knowing. It's a vast ocean, isn't it? You don't expect people coming and asking you what you want, what best I can help you, what best I can support you. Instead, why don't you go and knock their doors and make them to understand exactly what you want? First of all, those 15 years of your life is a closed chapter. Come out of that shell and look into the world. Make them to understand exactly what you want, demand what you want in a compromising way. Then you see, the world will definitely come forward to help you or encourage you. My duty is to bring you this much way, and it is your life, your future to walk on this life, that's all. Then very next day I went to my principal and requested, look ma'am, this is my problem, I'm not able to finish my classes and I'm not able to attend my classes and all. She was so happy to know that I'm studying there. She was so happy to know and distinguished students has joined her college for the PU +2. And very next day, all my classes were shifted to the ground floor. That was a turning point in my life. Maybe my papa's word, or maybe the passion I got inside, or maybe I would able to started my fighting nature in me. I started to know the world that you demand what you want, you express what you want, and you make the society, make the rest of the world to understand exactly what, just reading in your mind what you want. That's all. Then my college days went on well, and in my hospital days, I was training my sporting activities to make my shoulders strong, because below the waist it was totally paralyzed, no help at all. It's a useless body. So make your shoulders strong to wheel or to help or to compensate, whatever. So I used to take part in these sports, and I'm basically a fighter cock. I never let anything down at all. So each and every time I used to go and participate in the sports, I never used to come back with empty hands. And that nature gave me a lot of confidence in me. That life and experience gave me a lot of confidence in me. Then when I joined here, one of the institutions in Bangalore, and I got 2 silver and 2 gold in my first sport entry in my life as a professional. It gave me a lot of confidence. I never knew that, I never taken that it is a serious profession. I want to have the sports as my profession, as my career, nothing. I just thought, okay, it's a game. It's giving me a confidence. It's giving me a pleasure. More than anything, it is giving me the satisfaction. So I can do something in that. I want to continue, that's all. Now I have come to that stage that even if I want to leave this sporting life from me, I'm not able to that, because it has become part and parcel of my life. Till I came back to Bangalore, I never knew the meaning for inferiority complex or the impossibility at all. When I came to Bangalore, I couldn't join the college. The word inferiority complex filled from top to bottom of my body. I never used to have my food. I never used to study. And I never used to talk to my family. My father, he was my mentor, he was my teacher, he was my friend, he was my father and whatnot. Such a wonderful human being in my life. He taught me what is a life. And that was a turning point in my life that, and believe it my friends, today I don't know the meaning for the inferiority complex, or probably I would have forgotten the spelling for the impossibility. Because I always think that one should not become the slave for the word circumstances. After all, we create the circumstances, isn't it? It should be always in our closed palm. It should always dance according to your mind's music. For example, steps are there. I am not able to come physically here. I would have sat there. Mic would have been given there. I would have spoken there. That was the circumstances, the creation done by the society, whatever. But when I wanted to come here, I wanted to hurdle the obstacle and came here, that's all. It's a failure. The more and more you accept the failure in your life, the more and more it makes you to stand steadily and convert those failures into the achievements. All my 32 surgeries were not successful surgeries. Probably 30 to 40% were the failure. Could it be the doctor's failure, problems? Could it be my negligence? Could it be by the Almighty? But each and every surgery I went through, physically the pain I gone through, it was my failure. I started accepting it. And today what I am? For this, a lot of mental exercises has to be done. First of all, you have to accept what you are. First of all, you have to accept what the failure is. You cannot taste the sweetness of the success until and unless you taste the bitterness of the failure. Am I right? Otherwise, how will you know the tasteness of the sweetness, isn't it? For this, you have to be true to yourself. You have to have the self-belief in yourself. You have to have the self-respect in yourself. More than anything, you have to have promise in yourself. You need not to promise your parents, you need not to promise your friends, your teachers, your kith and kins, whomever it may be, but you promise to yourself. Each and every promise you uphold is a beautiful stroke, the painting called self-belief. And each and every promise you falter is another scratch in the painting called self-belief. The more and more stroke you make it in your life, the more and more you keep up your promise, commitment by commitments, promise by promises, and belief by belief, it make you the more strokes in your life's painting or more scratches. It's not in our hand only, that's all. You have to have the confidence in you, you have to have the belief in you. Because this belief, this confidence, this motivation, this inspiration is not sold in the market. It's within us. God has sprouted the beautiful seed in us. You have to just nourish it with your determination, with your discipline, with your punctuality. It's your confidence, it's your belief. That's all. Then you see the world, so beautiful world. For this, time will take. It will reveal. It may be for 2 years, it may be for 5 years, it may be for 7 years. But for each and everything, time has to come. Time will reveal. Even my marriage was broken in the engagement. I was cursing the entire world, maybe, my parents, even to the Almighty. Why? Should I not have the family like you? Should I not have the life like you all? I was cursing the entire the universe. But here's the reason behind that. Had I got married, I would have had 2 or 3 children. I would have done on the small family, and would have led my life within the 4 walls. Now, I'm the proud mother of 20 children. I run an NGO, which is called Matru Foundation, for the physically challenged children who are similarly like me, who hail from the very poor and family, who hail from the very, very remote control of our state, very village-oriented people, where nothing is afforded by their parents, nothing is reaching the children. In that family, a child born with a talent, do you think the child curse being born as a disabled? No. You cannot blame neither you cannot blame their parents, because their knowledge is only that much. Even if they want to give the education, give the medical to the child also, they cannot because of their poverty. Such a child we are bringing to Bangalore, keeping with them, providing their shelter, education, medical and everything. More than anything, we are giving the instilled self-confidence in them and sending them to the main stream of society. One fine day, they would be standing in the society, though they don't have legs, but the confidence take them to live like you are. I don't know how many of you have been inspired or motivated, I don't know, but being here, sitting on this podium, I refined and purified my thoughts. Thank you all. God bless you.